Hello, welcome to episode 1 of 3 Minutes. Today we're going to be talking about Kanye and Kendrick, because that's what I said last time that we would talk about. I would say over the last 8 weeks or so, I've pretty much only listened to 2 albums from beginning to end. Kanye's Life of Pablo, and then Kendrick's surprise, untitled, unmastered album. Kendrick apparently put that out basically at LeBron James's request. So LeBron, good looking out. But I've actually listened to Life of Pablo probably between 40 and 50 times by now, all the way straight through. I think, it's that good, and I just think it's fascinating. He says it's a gospel record. I don't know if I buy that part. I haven't heard too many gospel records that talk about bleach the way that he does on this one. The cool thing about streaming right now, like Kanye's album came out on Tidal, and then a few weeks later, all of a sudden overnight, like 3/4 of the album has had things changed on it differently, like production or sonically or lyrics or layering or whatever. And it's awesome because it gets me like so amped up when I hear something different, and I'm just like, that sounds not only better, but it's like tells you that the artist is actually invested in what they're putting out there and isn't just like, okay, the material's done, it's over. Streaming is going to change the way that we consume music because it's going to be constantly evolving. It's not going to be static. The artists who actually care are going to be able to sort of go in and retool and refine their material, and that can create like a feeling that you're more connected to the artists themselves because you're experiencing this progress as they're doing it. It's not just they put an album out and then a few months later they're like, I kind of wish I did that, and you hear about it in an interview. You can actually now hear what they want to do on the track live on your computer. So awesome. Now, there are people who want to compare Kanye to Kendrick, and I've seen people who are saying that Kanye could be doing what Kendrick is doing, but isn't, lyrically. And to me, it's not a great comparison because I don't think Kanye wants to be doing what Kendrick is doing at all.
I don't blame you much for wanting to be free.
To me, Kanye is doing exactly what he wants to be doing, and they're approaching hip-hop very differently.
I just wanted you to know.
By the way, yeah, I understand that, who better to be talking about hip-hop than a white guy in a beanie? I understand that. So I think Kanye is trying to create an entire experience, and you can see that with the way that he sets up his shows. He's trying to hit you emotionally using any means necessary. And it's not like cheap where, he's just doing that to get a rise out of people. You get a visceral reaction to it. It evokes something from you, from the production, from the beats, lyrically, of course. And to me, the difference between the two is sort of like the difference between the way some comedians work. Sometimes you'll hear something funny and it will just hit you in the gut and you will start laughing hysterically, tears rolling down your face, and you can't stop yourself. Your body is just like convulsing. And sometimes you hear something funny and you have no real physical response to it other than your brain just saying, holy shit, that's fucking funny. And you kind of just like sit back in amazement, and it's way more cerebral. And to me, that's what Kendrick is kind of doing, because he is telling stories, and he's doing the best job telling stories, I think, of anybody right now. And you kind of have to listen to a Kendrick album, not the last one. The last one, these are mostly like B-sides, but a real Kendrick album, you have to listen from beginning to end to really sort of understand, I think, what he's trying to do, in my opinion. And he's actually creating like a level of empathy. Like you can feel yourself in his shoes or something similar, So to me, they're not natural rivals at all. I think they're the two best. And then it's like Drake right there. And then you got guys like Future, Young Thug, who are just like putting out loads of material, but they're not, at that household name level. Oh, speaking of which, Frank Ocean, where are you, bro? Been waiting forever. Get your shit together. So next time, I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, unless something comes up. I might do like a Peter Griffin tribute, grinds my gears type segment, because, can't go wrong with that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.